Today I will explain a drama romance film, released in the year 2014. Before starting the film, make sure to subscribe and like this video. The movie begins with a woman named Diana. She's a lawyer, and she has lost her phone. One day at home she received a call from a man, and he tells her that he has her phone. The man further says that he was there when she was talking to someone on the phone and then left her phone there in anger. Diana asked him why he didn't return her phone at the time. The man replied that, if he had returned her phone at the time she would have just said, "Thank you," and left. However, now she would talk to him and think about him until he returned her phone. After a while, Diana was fighting with a man named Bruno on the phone. Bruno is her ex-husband. They have separated 3 years ago. After that, Diane talks to the stranger and tells him about Bruno. She started talking to the stranger and she liked it. The man Diana was talking to was named Alex. He asked Diana to go on a date. Diane agreed to meet him the following morning at a cafe. The next day Diana goes to the cafe after finishing her work in the hope to start a new life. After a while, she gets shocked to see Alex because he is a dwarf. Alex knows Diana is confused after knowing the reality of his height. At that moment Alex tells Diana that she has to cancel all her appointments because he is going to take her on a date that will change her life. Diana was not taking anything seriously. She was hesitant to move forward with Alex. Meanwhile, Alex talks to his friend and arranges a plane. He takes Diana skydiving. She was scared. Alex comforts her, and together they jump off the plane. Diana had such an amazing experience that she will never forget. Diane agrees to meet him again. Alex came back home, and to his own house. He was walking quite because his son named Benji has a dog, and that dog loves Alex so much. However, Alex couldn't handle him. On one side Diana was always thinking about Alex. On the other side, Alex was upset with Benji because he wasn't doing any job. He wanted to make an app. Later we see Diana. She is upset because Bruno is her business partner. Diana wants to separate her business. Bruno is taking advantage of her compulsion and warns her to take her to court. Diana's anxiety was increasing because she wasn't comfortable working with Bruno. Because Bruno has no ethics and Diana wanted to do everything according to ethics. After a while, Diana wanted to escape all the problems, so she called Alex. He was busy with his work and wanted to meet Diana as soon as possible. They decided to meet at night. Alex tells her to meet in a new place. Later at night, Alex takes Diana to an abandoned place. Once they are inside, Diana gets to know that it's a secret restaurant. They both spend a beautiful night there. Diana understood that everyone loves Alex because he never takes himself for granted and never makes an issue of his height. And that's why she starts loving him. She kissed him and says that she never thought she would love someone this much because her experience with Bruno was horrible. Meanwhile, Bruno understood that there is a man in Diana's life because her behavior is different. Diana doesn't want to tell him anything, however, her assistant tells Bruno about Alex. On the other side, Benji also understood that his father is in love with someone, and Alex tells him everything about Diana. Later in the day, Bruno sees Diana and Alex together when they were going to a party. Diana and Alex started loving each other and were happy. At night after the party, Diana goes to Alex's house with him. Diana started thinking about Alex's height and got worried. Alex also understood that. The following morning Diana was still thinking about that. Later, before going home, Diana meets with Benji and the housemaid. Diana left after a while. At the office, Diana's assistant tells her that Bruno knows about Alex. Diana gets upset that now Bruno will make fun of her because she loves a dwarf. And she was right, Bruno does the same. Now just Bruno, many people make fun of him, and Alex can't even defend himself. Later we see that Alex wanted Benji to do something with his life. That's why he takes him to an airport and there asks him to meet an investor and talk to him about his app. Benji talks to the investor and he replies that he is interested in his project. Later at home, Benji celebrate with Diana and Alex. After a while, Diana gives a gift to Alex. He loves it and says that no one has ever given him anything and he is not used to it. After some days, Alex tells Diana that he thinks she is hiding their relationship from everyone. He further says that he wants to meet her parents. At that time Diana agrees that she will introduce him to her parents. After some days, when Diana introduces him to her parents, she gets scared and calls Alex her friend. At the dinner table, Diana notices that some people are making fun of her. In anger, she went to their table and taught them a lesson. She came back and sat when Alex went to the washroom. Diana's mother makes fun of Alex's height behind his back. Diana was feeling humiliated and angry at the same time. After dinner, when Alex is alone with Diana, he tells her that their relationship is getting weaker. Alex also says that he knows that she didn't tell her parents about a relationship. Diana replies that living with him is hard for her. Despite that, she wants to live with him. After that, they kiss. And Diana asks him for some time. The following morning, Alex comes to Diana's office. They meet and Diana tries not to let Bruno meet Alex. However, she couldn't keep him away. Bruno makes fun of Alex and called Diana a loser for loving a dwarf. After some time, Diana gets upset. Meanwhile, Alex blames himself for Diana's unhappiness. That's why the next day Alex follows Bruno and warns him to stay away from Diana. Meanwhile, Bruno doesn't say anything and leaves. After a while, Alex follows Bruno again. This time Alex tells him to forget everything and invites him to a party at his house. Alex tells Bruno if he comes to his party, Diana will think that he has moved on in his life and she can be his friend. On the other hand, Diana tells her mother that she is in love with someone and she wants to get married. At first, her mother gets happy, and when Diana tells her that she wants to marry Alex, her mother gets upset. She starts behaving crazy and loses control of her car. At the right time, Diana stops her mother. Diana has invited her mother to the party, but she knows her mother won't come to the party. After some days, we see Alex at his party and Bruno was also present there. Just like always, the servant was not doing anything, so Alex had to do all the work. Alex was searching for napkins, and when he found them, they were far from his reach. Alex was facing problems reaching napkins. At that time, Bruno comes and takes advantage of the situation. Bruno shows Diana that Alex is weak. At that moment, Alex tells Bruno if he wants to fight, he should fight like a man. And if he wants to get Diana, then he has to play a ping pong match and defeat him. Bruno accepts the challenge and says he will win too easily. On the other side, we see Diana's mother wanting to break Diana's relationship with Alex. When she tells Diana's father that Alex is a dwarf, and she wants to break their relationship, Diana's father gets angry and tells her that she's a narrow-minded woman, and there is nothing wrong with Alex. After some days, Diana tells Alex that she cannot see people making fun of him, and now even if she wants, she can't live with him. Meanwhile, Alex was also tired of all this, and for the first time, he was feeling like a loser. At that time, he decides to end his relationship with Diana. After that, they stopped meeting. Alex was a calm person, however now he started shouting at his servant. Later, Alex asks Benji what he thinks of his height. He replies when he was a kid, all his friends and their parents would make fun of him because of Alex. It didn't matter to him because Alex never cared what people thought about his height. Alex replies that he lied all his life to everyone and that he doesn't care. In reality, he cares and he has faced many problems because of his height. Benji respects his father because he never gives up even after so many problems. And he has lived every day like a normal man. Benji reminds his father of all this and gives him motivation. Later we see both Diana and Alex were not happy with the breakup. They were not talking to each other, even though they wanted to talk. After some days, Diana goes to meet Alex at his house. She thought she could talk to Alex. Meanwhile, Benji tells her to leave because he cannot see his father in pain. After listening to Benji, Diana lost all hope and started crying. At that moment, Diana's mother comes and tells her that she should go to meet Alex as soon as possible, and she should tell him how much she loves him. Diana's mother knew that Alex loved Diana so much. That's why she doesn't want Diana to lose her love. Diana goes and gets on a plane for skydiving because Alex was on an island. It wasn't easy for her to reach Alex, however she landed at his construction site. Diana meets Alex and apologizes. She further says that she took some time and now she understands that she should not go away from Alex. Diana further says that she doesn't care about the world anymore, and she wants to spend her life with Alex. At that moment, Alex forgives her and accepts her in his life. They kiss and after that, they were never separated, and the movie ends here. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe for more.